that I have. My children visited Kidzania last month, and there was this child, 6 years old. He comes to me and says, Madam, is it possible that we stay back at Kidzania and come back home next day? With a hope and, tingling in the eyes, I thought, let me not despair him. So I said, yes, dear, I will really speak to the management of Kidzania and get back to you. And next time when we have the picnic at Kidzania, we will really see that we have a one-day stay. So this is the platform where I get across so that I put this point towards the management. And regarding the community service, change is inevitable. So children are the agent, as we always know. So every small thing that we do in the classroom has to reflect in the actions they do outside, whether it is towards their household members or towards the society. As ma'am has already pointed out, maybe the cleanliness ideas or maybe about the global warming. So these are the various topics, and maybe about the security of each and every child. So that is very important. So we are highlighting that through various indoor and outdoor activities. Maybe this is one concept that has been introduced by Kidzania. So where children of 6 years old, they don't know what a career is. But after they visit Kidzania, they know that it is not only MBBS or not only engineering. It is something like the child comes to me and says, ma'am, I would like to be a chef after making a donut here. So I think that's a good change. So this awareness can be spread to all the other children who are put across.
Our social commitments and community services, I think if we teach our children this equality, and as Leena said, we are a set of very privileged parents. God has been more than kind to us to be able to allow us affordance of aspects like this place, great schooling, great teachers, and there are lots more children around the country, around the world who don't have access to this. But if we can train our kids to understand and have empathy, maybe it'll spread faster and better for the country and for all of us. Have lots more children who, as we always keep claiming, are the future, will understand, learn, and community service does not become just a service. It becomes a way of life for our children, instead of us having to tell them that this is a subject, instead of having to push them and goad them on to do something. I think it should just become a way of life that we share, and share equally with the other ones who are not as privileged as we are.
And just one more thing.
I think this is very, and I'd like to add on their parents here or any other aspect that I have not touched upon. I mean, the subject is very vast, we can go on and on. But keeping paucity of time in mind, I'm also not to push you too much, to give, everyone think teachers are giving lectures at Kidzania instead of having fun. So if there's anything else you'd like to add
Maybe you can share some of your experiences in your school days, what really made you be what you are today. And I'm sure many children in the audience look up to you. So what's that one thing, Shahrukh, that took you to where you are today?
Okay, so I'll tell all the children, because when I say these things, my team backstage says, you can't be saying this to children. You can't be. I was at Swai Man Singh School about 4 or 5 days back in Jaipur, and I was talking to kids. But I'd like to tell every child here and every parent here, you should be extremely naughty if you want to succeed in life. You have to be extremely naughty.
Wow, that's great.
But without harming anyone. My father and mother taught me that every trick in the book, every prank in the book, every little indiscipline in the book, you should do without harming anyone. And when it comes to harm, you can't even harm your teachers, you can't harm their timetable, you can't harm the, the attention span of other people. So whatever naughtiness you want to do, please do, go ahead. Because if you are not going to be naughty, I remember when I was in, I was beginning to do my first year of masters, and we used to make films. I was in a journalism and filmmaking college, Jamia Millia, for mass communication. And our teachers used to tell us to make socially relevant films, about anti-dowry, which is right, women empowerment, healthy food, healthy habits, all the good things. And I remember telling my teacher, I said, see, once I pass out from here, all my life I'm going to do this. So can I make something which is completely inconsequential while I'm in school and college? And I think I wanted to make, it's an old video, which most of you won't know the song. I think it was Paul Young or something like that. every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. It was a romantic song. So I wanted to make a video where, as I sing the song, a part of my nose goes away, my ears goes away, and, you know, things just disappear. I wasn't allowed. I still will make it one day. I wish I was in school. So I think all teachers and all parents should allow their children to be as naughty, as silly, as stupid, as nonsensical or foolish or whatever they want to be. Because when you grow up, the more you are experiencing naughtiness in your younger life, I think it gets out of your system, and then you become a little more staid. And not that I have become any better. I'm still extremely ill-mannered, not the best role model perhaps. And because we are here, and because children are here, and I know parents like me and children like me, and I would say this on behalf of my kids, please do not ever smoke. Smoking is the worst habit that you can ever have. So even for trials and, yeah, genuinely, yes, I should quit too, yes. I should be the first one to quit, and inshallah, I will try my best. And if the best is not good enough, I'll try even harder. But I just want to say, you know, when you're young, you want to try out new things. You want to try out things which are supposedly banned by the elders. Don't go here, you want to go there. Don't go there, and you want to do everything that you're told not to. Try it. Do it in moderation. As a matter of fact, the open relationship that parents can have with their children is, and I've done that, I don't know if it's good or bad, but you can come and ask your parent, is it okay for me to indulge in this banned thing right now and find out for myself what it is? I think that kind of openness will keep you, parents, better informed. Plus, I think, you know, once that thing is over and done with, I don't think children want to do it anymore. Very few kids get on to have bad habits like mine. So that's one thing. Be naughty and enjoy yourself and be open with your parents. Remember this one thing. The only person who's going to stand by you in times of trouble, including bad marks in exams, in tests, failing, coming last, first are your parents, or even more than them, I think. First are your teachers and second are your parents. So you can go and tell them, I failed, I did wrong, and they will never judge you. They'll just make you better, that's all. So
I'd also like to add, Shahrukh, teacher, parents and grandparents, I think even they play a very important role in today's time with a lot of working parents. I see grandparents standing outside the school much before than the parents. You know, if the school leaves at 5:30, the grandparent is there at 4, but parents are there after 5:30. So I think apart from teachers and parents, grandparents play a very important role in today's times.
And just, sorry, I'll just add on, because internet is so big and social media is so big and there is access to stuff that perhaps we as parents don't think children should have. I think every parent should somehow educate themselves in this aspect. See, if you have to, the sites which are not meant to be seen by children. That's fun too. You're adults, you can do it. But I think there should be a little bit of understanding that you introduce the element of these kind of sites and these kind of imagery to your kids already, so they don't find it something which is banned. Because I can assure you, kids can crack any kind of code or you know, password that you put, and they want to do it even more because you've done it. And there are too many amenities now, too many instruments that they can do it. So be careful, be open, find out yourself what are the things you do not like your children to see it yourself, and kind of introduce it to them gently and explain it to them. This is perhaps not the best thing to do at this age. That's one thing. That's the last one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for some incredible and extremely interesting insights. We look forward to incorporating this in Kidzania Mumbai. Thank you, Dr. Vandana Lulla, Ms. Leena Ashar, Ms. Jyoti Nair. Really, really appreciate the session.